Hello everyone, lovely to see you again. Just getting ready for 7 o'clock. Hopefully you can all see me. It's lovely to see you. I don't know what we're going to talk about tonight, but I'm sure the team gathering around me have plenty to say. So hope you've had a wonderful day. Here in Somerset the sun has been shining and the birds are singing and everything is well down here. Hope all is well with you and that you had a lovely weekend. And I think where we are anyway, we're in for a good week of weather ahead, so that's really good. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, it's been Father's Day and I hope you had a great Father's Day. And even if your father's not here, know that they're around you, sending you love and giving you support and encouragement when you need it. And even if they didn't when you were alive, please know that they are doing that now, because they're in an energy form now, and the energy form that they hold is love. So that love transfers to all of their family, including you. And it is a big miss when your father isn't here. So know that they are always and forever around you, supporting you. And for those of you who are in grief through the loss of a friend, a relative or a pet, please know that our love surrounds you now and always. And I ask you to pull on that love and accept the love from the one consciousness, because you can gather strength from that love. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jane and I'm a direct channel for the Divine Source, and I never know what's going to happen, but I'm really thrilled that everybody joins me on a regular basis, so that's really good. And I just want to say hello, Veronique. Hope your leg is getting better. So as a friend in France has just had an operation, so I had to say that. So lots of love to everyone who joins me. And I think I'm going to talk a little bit about a very tricky subject really, called karma. So karma, what does it mean to you? And karma is, I think, is a really good thing, a positive thing. And I like to think of it as a balancing tool in your toolbox. So when we think of karma, or when we think of things that we can't explain in ourselves that upset us, it's usually because they have a karmic influence, which means we've experienced it before and have come back to experience it again, but hopefully in a more positive vibration. So karma, I believe, isn't bad. As I said, is a very positive thing. So if you've got something coming up in you that you don't understand, it's a really good idea just to sit with it and not necessarily ask for an explanation, but just sit in the peace with it and see where it goes in your mind, your body and your soul. So when you usually sit with things that sort of don't balance in your mind, you get a lot of inspiration through, a lot of understanding and a lot of deepening in your awareness. And I've been going through that the last few days, really, about 4 days. And for me, it's brought up some anger. And it's It's been inexplainable anger, and I don't like doing anger, but I've had to sit with it. And what I've found out about it is that when it's karmic, although you can control the levels of your anger, you can't control the feelings that it gives you. So if you're feeling like something come up in your heart and you're getting really burny from digestion and everything, and you feel an anger, it's something that is triggered off in you. And if you sit with it or meditate on it or go into it, you can, with time, find the root of it. And that is a blessing. It's a really, really positive thing to do, because if you hold karma within you that's not being sorted out, it can fester and it can cause you not to have such a good life. So as it comes up, and karma only comes up and visits you when it's ready, when the circumstances are ready. So when you feel, in other words, when you feel safe enough to let it go. So, and it's really hard, even though I know all the skills about letting go, when you're actually going through something physically yourself and you can't get rid of it as fast as you'd like to, you get a bit impatient, or I do anyway. So I just wanted to mention that to everybody, because this is a very unique time, and this is a time where we can look into all these issues that we carry or that people trigger within us. And this is a time we can really work on things and release to the universe to clear the pathway for a much better, not only understanding, but a much better feeling in the body. And sometimes when we hold these issues in the body, they can block us and they can actually control us. And that's not a good thing. They can bring up a repeating pattern. They can make us act irrationally in a perfectly rational situation. So if you're getting stuff around you like that at the moment, which I think many of us are, just sit with it, go into it, breathe into it and feel it. And then gradually, over a number of days, you will be able to let it go, hopefully, and address it. And how do you address these things? I do a lot of meditation. I today wrote down my feelings and then I burnt them. Don't burn yourselves. It was like taking me back a number of years in not only my solution making, but in myself, so that I could actually come forward again. And I'm not saying I'm there yet, but I feel a lot better. And the other thing that makes us feel better is being with good friends and talking and sharing time with good friends. And really true friends don't need to be there all of the time, but they need to be there, or they are there, not need to be, they are there when you need them. And that's very important, because I think in this time, social distancing and being away from the ones that we love has really affected, well, it's affected me, I'm sure it's affected you too. So I think now things are easing a little and we're able to see our loved ones. It makes us feel so much better. So don't forget to reach out to those that you love for that support network and that comfort around you. Because I think now is more important than ever before. Because what's happening now is really, it's been a long time. And so we all need to breathe again, and we all need to socialize. And we are, as human beings, social animals, most of us. There are a few loners out there, but most of us need other company. And it's really, really good to have the company of others and to share your feelings and your thoughts and communicate with each other. So don't worry about karma. Know that it will come up in you when you are ready to deal with it. Know that it's a clearing and it's a very, very positive thing. And don't put blame on another. Because even though you may have experienced past karma with them, or in a different lifetime, or a different society, or a different culture, it is exactly that. So remember that. Remember that the feelings that come up in you are just clearing from the past. So they may have triggered you in the present day, but they are coming up from the past. So when the anger comes up, the anger shouldn't be pointed directly at that person you're suffering it with now. It just know it's a really, really good thing for an opening in you. And the more you open and the more you connect with your divine connection, or your, whatever you like to think of it as, your loved ones, your past loved ones, your angels, whatever team you work with that surrounds you, know that they are the best possible team for you, and they are encouraging you to walk forward and take gentle steps on your pathway. And you should never be afraid of change, because change is good. Change is elevation and evolution. So change is really good, even though we might feel a bit wobbly and go, oh, I'm not sure about this. Be brave. Welcome change. Don't try to control it. If you try to control it, that's when the blocks occur. So if you try to go with it and step into the new vibration that is welcoming you for progression, then your life's going to be so much easier. So there's enough people gathered now. So not that numbers matter, actually. If I was just doing it with one person, it would still be good. So for those of you who haven't meditated with me before, I don't spend a lot of time in silence in my online meditations anyway. It's different if you were to come to a workshop, but in online meditations, my vibration and my energy is used through my voice to bring the energy through of love to you and of awareness to you. So I talk mostly throughout the meditation, and you can switch off from that by just going into your own space. You can follow the guided meditation, or you can just relax. Or, as I say, always, you can put me on the sideboard and carry on cooking your tea. That's a really great way to get the energy into your household. Okay, so, and lots of people watch me later anyway, so they do it in their own space, in their own time, and that's great too. And if you don't want to watch me, find someone who suits you, so that's good. So let's take this step into the beautiful world of Divine Source, and let's see what orbs and stars and energy comes forward for you tonight. And what I'm getting is a really beautiful cerise pink, and it's really melting or comforting you all around you. It's all around you at the moment. So let that come into your being. Let that come into being. It's like a fluffy cloud. It's very pink, first of all, so if you're into pink, you'll like it. And then it goes to a hue of blue, and it deepens. So we're stepping into like a tunnel energy. And you may get visions or feelings or excitement along this tunnel, because it's going to show you or give you a feeling of something new, something that we're all trying to address on Earth, which is a change in vibration, so that we can all elevate together. And sometimes that elevation is different for different people, so you will all have a unique experience this evening. But I want you to really walk into the center of this tunnel now. And as I go out and my team comes strongly forward, feel the energy coming into your body or around your body. Total relaxation. Some of you might go a bit heavy-headed as this happens, but it's all really beautiful. All my meditations are just full of love, and this love vibration is coming around you right now. And for those of you who are clairvoyant who are watching, there are like discs of light, golden light coming in. It's almost like a scattergun, but all the things that come out are discs of golden light. It's very, very beautiful. And if you want to follow one of these discs of golden light, whichever one draws you, step into that space to follow them. And don't be afraid. It's nothing but beauty, love, magnificence, and pureness. So there will be sort of a misty wall to walk through. And don't be afraid of that, because that's pure divine energy, and the pure divine energy takes anything away from you that's not good for you. Okay, so if you're carrying a bit of an energy from another, or you feel very, very tired, or you felt drained, then this will clear that, and it will make you feel so much more vibrant and bring the richness back into your vitality and your being. So just step through the mist. And then you'll see a pair of scales. It's the scales of justice. But they're not any normal scales. They are about bringing you justice in your walk, in your life's pathway. So you may get feelings of things that have been unjust to you here. Okay, so if you feel judged by another, or imbalanced in some way, or ignored, or just not happy with something in particular in your life, this is where you can do the work to sort it out, or to help to sort it out. So stand with the scales of justice, or lie or sit, and just spend a few minutes having a think about it. See what comes. And doesn't matter if nothing comes, but it's just a way of balancing things for you and helping you on your life's pathway and progression. So it's all good, whatever comes up. So if you get a thought that comes randomly in your head, just have a look at it, try and let it go. But if you can't let it go, it will be worked on later, okay? So, but just be aware of it coming in now. And some of you will feel quite a strong vibration through the ears as this is done. Because I suppose the balance is between the ears, isn't it, in the human form? So just let that come around your head energy and your ears, and it might also link to your heart and your solar plexus. So just see this as a medicine for your well-being. And I'm just going to leave you here for a minute whilst you think about what's coming into your head. And breathe. You may get a strong breath coming into you, and you may want to really blow out or scream. Or you may want to laugh. That's fine too. Whatever this does for you right now in this moment is what is meant for you. And now in your heart you will start to feel an expansion. And let your heart really expand until almost bursting point. But it's a good burst, okay? It's a breakthrough. It means you're stepping through where you're at right now. And as you step through, there's your team really celebrating with you, celebrating, clapping, putting the lights on, sort of getting in a carnival mood. It means you're walking forward. So go follow the carnival now. And there are ballet dancers, white horses, which turn into unicorns. The beautiful March of the Elephants and a pink flamingo. And they're all at this carnival. And you'll see waves and waves of coloured energy in front of you. And it's like a rainbow, but they're making the infinity symbol. And I want you to step on to the infinity symbol and go for a ride. And this is a ride into joy, the joy that you've got to come in your life if you walk forward. And there's still joy in your life if you don't walk forward, but if you are brave enough to walk forward into change and into the allowance of change, then there is immediate reward. And that doesn't mean that you're rewarded necessarily in money, but it means that you will feel better. You will start to understand why you've been feeling like you've been feeling. Or that you're actually going to step forward to the ambitious self, which has been closed for a while. And just because you've been closed for a while doesn't mean that you're lazy. It means that you're getting ready. And for those of you who have been in this position and are getting ready, you will feel a pulsating sensation around you now. There is a lot of excitement to leading this life in this world right now. And although there seems very many obstacles for us all at the moment, they are only temporary. And they are actually teaching you to go with your own heart. So what do you feel about the situation? Not what other people tell you. What do you actually feel about the situation? What feels right for you right now? And that's one of the most important things that's coming out of this lifetime right now, in this situation that we're all experiencing. And although it may seem to have taken us backwards, it's actually taking us forwards. And I don't expect, those people who've lost another, I don't expect people to understand that, because they will be suffering with their grief and their loss, and I understand that. But this is and can be a very positive forward step in our universe. How wonderful is that? Walking into a carnival of light and experiencing things that we've never been able to experience before, taking us on a journey which is uncharted territory, but uncharted territory to absolute harmony, where people begin to love more and begin to share more and begin to give to each other rather than take from each other, where skills are swapped and the right skills for the right person are allowed to be, where the masculine and the feminine meet, not only in each other but in the self. Wouldn't it be great to put on a new pair of shoes that felt balanced? And that's where we're aiming right now, to balance all of our lives. So we're just in the process of setting this up in the universe right now. It's absolutely great what's going to happen. It's just we don't understand it all at the moment. But maybe just now you can look into your heart. You can look into your heart for that understanding of change. Your heart will know. Your heart will know if it's good or bad. Your heart will know love if you allow it to expand and open in this space tonight. Your heart may already know love, but can know deeper love. Will know compassion and empathy. Who is brave enough to raise the sword of light for our universe? Who is brave enough to step forward in change? There is no shame in being the person you have come to be. Every one of us is important upon our earth, now and always. You are creating a brilliance for future generations to step forward into. Allow that brilliance to form part of your character, and allow that brilliance to give you the courage to step forward to where you want to be and who you want to be, and perhaps to who you want to be with. Lay down the what ifs. Stop trying to work it out in your head. Just go with the flow. To flow is to glow. Now look at the beautiful self, the golden heart. Look into your hearts right now. And step into your heart. See how wonderful it feels. Feel the love and the excitement and the treasured support from those past and present. Let go of the wounds that have held you. Let go of the anger that has been inside of you. and the upset and the trauma that you may have suffered. Let it go. For the crying of the soul does not need to be held in the heart. When we invite the love from Divine Source to replenish our being, all the wounds that we hold within us can in time be healed. But I remind you of the word belief. Belief in you. And for those of you who are saying, I've forgotten belief, or I've tried belief and it hasn't worked, maybe it wasn't time to work. Try it again. Have faith in your being, of stepping forward in your being, in your time, and being that person you so want to be. And it doesn't happen overnight, but we can step towards it, can't we? And we can celebrate with the cup of abundance and love. Now feel all of those angelic beings come around you and hold you in the light of love that is. And you will start to begin like you're floating, feel like you're floating. Float away, and I'll leave you here for a few minutes. Enjoy it. And if you wish, repeat after me. I am the love of the universe. And again, I am the love of the universe. And for the third and final time, I am the love of the universe. And really feel that in your body and in your heart. Now feel yourself getting taller and stronger, more versatile, balanced, in strength and harmony. And feel the courage come into your heart to help you to step forward. Many compare it to the courage of a lion. I want to say it's the courage of you, held within you strongly to release when needed. And if you need that courage right now, let's release it right now. Now let this energy go around you. Now see the doorway in front of you. It's like an arc. It's a beautiful white arc. And I want to take you through this doorway. Then I want to lift you up through the tunnel of light. And this tunnel of light, you're joined by your guardian angels. And you're taken to a place within another sphere of light, to regard our earth. So you're going to have a different look tonight, a different feeling about our earth. You're going to be shown bits where it shines and bits where it's dull. You're going to be shown all sorts of things where you're going to feel different sorts of things, and I want you to go with that feeling and just bring your love to it. Bring your love to our universe and breathe that love through your heart to our earth that we rely upon to provide for us. So with that provision and our love, we can make a better future for all mankind, all of the animal kingdom, and all of the plant kingdom. And the earth provides us with the vitality, the vitamins and minerals, and the solidarity that we need, the foundation to all. For without earth, we would not be here. So it's important to send her love and to pay her back. And that's what we do every time during one of my meditations. So important to love Mother Earth. And as some of you are sending the love to our earth, you will feel it right back in your being, like poles of light or starlight twinkling down, creating more love and harmony to surround our earth and to fill the pockets that need filling with light, to eradicate the areas that are of less light. Just know you're doing an amazing job by doing this at the end of each meditation. And know that your connection is getting stronger as you do this, as you take part in this. Your connection is getting stronger. And for those of you who are feeling poorly at the moment, let the light pour into you from this evening, because many of us are changing in our personal makeup, and many of us are going through the transition from one light to another, and it's a good thing. So let's gather all this beautiful energy and concentrate it into your body and surround your body with the beautiful energy source of love. And that will make you on some level feel better. And you so deserve it. So a lot of people at the moment are feeling poorly upon the planet. And again, it's to do with the change of vibration, the getting rid of the old and the bringing of the new. But the new horizon will be so worth it. And you will all see, if you wish, the new world that's about to be created. Have faith and know that you'll be part of that new world, and that you are very loved and supported whilst you go through this transition. The purer you eat and the purer you drink will have an effect on this. So if things that you once really enjoyed to eat are no longer satisfying you, it's because there's something better to eat or to drink, better for your body right now. It may not always be this way, but this change is coming in just for that. So it's taking us and re-educating us so that we fill our bodies with divine source light. And I don't mean that you shouldn't eat anything and you should just receive source light. It means the food that you pick will contain more source light. So the freshness of the vegetables, the freshness of the fruit, you may be attracted to different things that your body needs right now. So go with that thought and replenish your body. So just gathering our thoughts now, letting the energy really wind around your heart so you feel fully present and strong in the person, the glorious light that you are right now. Going to take that globe of light and place it back in your heart. And that's going to filter down into your solar plexus. And it's going to make you feel really nice, really special, really loved, as you all are. So take this time to cherish yourselves, to fill yourself and your heart with love, and to know that you've delivered such wonderful healing to our planet. And above all, know that you've received love from divine light, which is the best love you can get, and will enhance your forward life. So here we go, getting ready to come back now. You probably feel a little spin in your heart, or you feel as though you're actually spinning, but it will feel good, it won't feel horrible. And you'll go one way and then the other, and that's okay. We're just rebalancing to bring you back into the physical self. So enjoy the journey back, however you're getting back. And start to feel your body come into the physical, into the seat that you're sat on or the bed that you're led on. Start to feel your feet and your toes, your fingers, your arms and movements. And start to be present again in the physical body. But know you've received such a wonderful light, and that you've shared the voice of change. We are the voice of change here, and we can step forward and make the world a better place. Remember, you are amazing, and you are so full of light, and every step we take on earth is important. And you may not know all the reasons why, or you may not understand what is happening, but know it's a good move. There is a good force coming in and around our earth, awakening us to a different time, a beautiful time, if you allow it. Up to you. I'm going to allow it. Anyway, you should be coming right back now, completely back into the physical self, and feeling as though you've done a good day's work in a positive way. So be happy, let that settle around you, make sure you're grounded. Go and get a drink of water and let that purify your body. If you still don't feel grounded, have something sweet to eat, like a piece of fruit or a biscuit. Or go and stand on your lawn or something damp to bring you right back to ground. And for those of you who wish to book an online healing, I'm offering free 30-minute online healings on a Monday and a Wednesday. So just give me a message, and if I've forgotten you, it's not on purpose. Please just recontact me. So have an amazing time the next few days, and if you wish to join me again, I'm here on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Go and do what floats your boat. Go be happy, dance, sing, or give someone a great big kiss if you're allowed. And if you're not allowed, just send them it. On the ethers, they will receive your love. The universe is one consciousness, and we are all heard and very, very much loved. So that's me for today, and look forward to seeing you again on Wednesday or whenever I see you. Take care. Bye bye.